friends, denizens of the internet. Hello, welcome back to another exciting classic one-shot over here at Lost Time Gaming. I am Devo. We're jumping into Zero Tolerance. Now, if you don't know what Zero Tolerance is, I wouldn't blame you because, well, suffice to say, this game came out in an era after Doom came out. And it's nowhere near as good as Doom. Now, in this game's defense, the first time I played this was at a friend's house, and somebody had just brought this over. Another friend who didn't even live there was just like, oh, hey, I had this Sega game I wanted to try out. And I played it, and I was like, this game's awesome. And it is awesome. But it's maximum Genesis. There's a story, but nobody cares about that. We are Satoe Ishii, codename Soba. Or we could be Thomas Gajurup? That's not how names work. But as you can see, we kind of have a selection of different characters, and I believe they all have different benefits, pros and cons. But we're going to go with Soba, just to be on the safe side. As you can see, this is essentially Doom, but really terrible. Can't be that bad considering we just picked up a shotgun immediately, so we're doing good already. But as you can see, our screen is literally, I don't know, what percentage of the screen would you say that is? 20%? And it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. But the benefit of it not looking great is that we have a map at all times, which Doom did not have. But trying to read text on a wall can be a little difficulty. Go in room 1 here. Oh, somebody's shooting at us. Oh. No, where's my shotgun? Where's the shotgun? There we go. Woo! And like I said, this game is maximum Genesis, so the sound effects are all extra chunky. Trying to do anything in any relative speed is just not a good idea. Let's say, what do we... Our bulletproof vest is at 30%. That's not good. Our health is okay, though, apparently, because I can't pick up this health back. Yeah, I remember being blown away by this as a kid, mostly because when I was a kid, there were certain things you weren't allowed to do. There were certain TV shows you couldn't watch because they weren't kid-friendly, at least when I was growing up. You know, like, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons as a kid because my parents didn't approve of it. Now, did I eventually watch The Simpsons, and did I, like, watch it at friends' houses? Of course, but my house just was not an option. Another thing was, you didn't play Doom in my house. Not that we had a computer capable of playing Doom, we did not. I want to say the first computer I ever had in my family's home was a DOS computer that played games off of 5-inch floppies. And it was rough, because if you're not from the era of the 5-inch floppy disk era, the issue with that was, so you put in a disk into a drive, you know, as you did. I'm sure people nowadays can still kind of appreciate that concept. But all you get when you do that is a black screen because the computer ran on DOS, which is just, you know, text interface pretty much. So when you pop in a disk into a floppy disk drive, you had to know the executable command name for what was on the drive. If you didn't know that, you were unable to use what was on the drive. There was no file explorer, you know, right click this and play that. No, you were just SOL. If you didn't know it was what was on the drive too, that was another thing. If the drive wasn't labeled properly, it was put back in like a different paper sleeve than it was supposed to be in. You thought you were trying to run missilecommand.exe, but in reality, what was on the drive was Jeopardy.exe. I don't know what that was all about. I think I just got shot in the knees. I don't know what's happening, but I'm getting shot. One of the downsides to this game is, oh, hey, because some of these rooms are massive and they are also extremely dark, seeing people off in the distance is kind of difficult. Now, I don't know if that translates to their ability to see you, so it could be a double-edged sword kind of deal. I definitely saw somebody over there. Oh, yep, I got you. Saw your flimsy shadow moving in the darkness. Ow. And I honestly was thinking to myself the other day about how I was really itching to play Zero Tolerance, which is weird because that's not usually a thing somebody says. That's not on the list of things people say traditionally, is I want to play Zero Tolerance. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh. Ammunition low. Oh, wow, our ammunition is low.
Handgun collected.
You got plenty of pistol bullets. Whatever that's gonna do us.
Handgun collected. Shotgun collected. Shotgun collected.
Now, I may enjoy complaining about the MS-DOS 5-inch floppy era of gaming, but you know, games had to start somewhere. Oh, there's somebody behind me. I still remember going to a different friend's house even earlier, years before playing Zero Tolerance, and him having a computer, because the families near us had more stuff than we did. He had a computer that had Windows 3.5 on it, which was an actual graphical interface, and we were able to play Wolfenstein 3D. His computer wasn't good enough to play Doom, but oh, we did not kill everybody there. I think that's what that meant. But I remember playing Wolfenstein, and like I had heard of Doom by then, but obviously, you know, didn't have the capacity or capabilities to play it. But I remember playing Wolfenstein and being blown away by that, and thinking, wow, you know, if I get my hands on Doom, that would be amazing. It was a long, long time before I got my hands on Doom. Say owning a copy of Doom didn't happen in my life for a long, long time. I had experiences with it before that, before I got a copy of my own. I remember playing Super Nintendo Doom. I rented that from the video store the one weekend, and that was just awful. Like it was great to, you know, have access to it and to play it and be like, wow, this is Doom, and it was, you know, sort of. But basically, the long story short with that is I'll just have two words for you, and it's square blood. When you shot somebody in Super Nintendo Doom, just big chunks of squares flew off of them to simulate blood. These rooms are so massive, it's so dark. Every open room is just a massive booby trap.
Handgun collected.
Oh, shotgun? Shotgun collected?
Shotgun collected.
Yeah. Oh.
Medipack collected.
Seems like there's like a weird speed up issue going on with this game too. I don't remember that from the cartridge. That might be it being emulated is causing that. Who knows? But after Super Nintendo Doom, that was a rental from the video store. Years later, even, you know, fast forwarding more past that, I got my hands on Doom for the original PlayStation, and if you've ever played that, you know, that game's awesome. Original PlayStation Doom is great. It gets rid of the cool music, and it's more of kind of a spooky horror ambiance added instead of the awesome rockin' like Metallica style chip tunes. Still a lot of fun though, and it had all the extra levels I wanted to, and Doom 2 was also included in the PlayStation Doom disc, so that was really awesome. But again, that was not mine. That was I believe I was staying with my uncle for a summer that year, and he happened to have a PlayStation. Fun fact, that was also the year that I was introduced to Resident Evil, and I was about 10 years old, and suffice to say, I was scarred from horror games for a long time after that, because My little wuss brain was just not ready for Resident Evil at that early of an age. It's like, oh, that's flesh-eating zombies. Oh, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was. And I think I slept with the light on for several weeks after first witnessing the kind of opening like hour or so to that game, watching my older brother play it. Yeah. I mean, of course, and it's funny to say that because, you know, now I love the Resident Evil series and I love horror games. But back then, oh, scariest thing imaginable. Oh. Ooh, hat trick. Oh, crap. Yep, I was gonna say you're behind me. I like that I get shot so badly sometimes, like I fall to my knees. It's like, what? That's supposed to happen? Or... like, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, we're dead. I think we have the slightest bit of blood appearing on our character's ID now. Nope, we're dead. We're dead. That's it. Deceased. And now, the game's not over, theoretically. We can, you know, go ahead and pick from any one of these other characters. But as is usual with these classic one-shots, this is just a quick look into a retro title that is from my youth. So, that being said, if you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.